Hello, sweet angels. I have another message for you guys today, and it's all about channeling your creative wisdom. So, what the vision I was shown was like a painter with a blank canvas, and they have this vision in their mind of what they want the painting to be. Or maybe they go in like totally intuitively. But outside of your creative endeavors, so maybe you feel like you are creative in certain areas of your life, but you would like it to expand, or at least that's the energy that's coming through, is this sense of expansion in terms of creativity and allowing for this playfulness to come in and lead you. So, and I can speak for myself too, just saying, like, I used to be someone who really liked structure. And don't get me wrong, I'm a Virgo. I still like my foundations here and there, but there's a time in which we can get messy and we can explore and play. Like when we were little kids, we didn't worry about getting grass stains or getting dirty. We just did it because it was fun. And the same thing goes right now is, as we enter into this new season of life, this springtime, how can we birth creativity into our lives? How can we dress in creative ways? How can we embody the divine energy of creative wisdom? Outside of what people deem to be creative as like artists or writers, we can be creative in our language. We can be creative in how we dress ourselves. We can be creative with cooking. And we can be creative with how we manifest our dreams. And the angels are just saying to you right now is like, you've been really anchoring in, especially with the winter season, on your inner vision. And that's incredible. But now is the season of birth. We're seeing it in the flowers all around us. The animals are about to give birth. And so too are your dreams. So before you give birth, what is it that is blocking you? What is it that you're really looking to cleanse? This is also a great time for spring cleaning. So in order for this creative wisdom to be birthed, it needs a clear channel. So maybe you have some stagnant energy in your house. Perhaps it's doing a deep cleaning, a cleansing also of your energy centers, writing everything out that no longer serves you, that you no longer claim, and burning it. Like, there's so many different modalities that we can do with spring cleaning, not only in our physical reality, but also with our energy system as well. So just clearing out all of the old and inviting in the new. And how are you intending to express yourself this season? I know that there's someone inside of you. There's this piece of you that is dying to break free. And this version of you is being birthed. And it is surrendering to the notion of how it is birthed. And being playful and creative, not being afraid to get messy. It's okay if you're not perfect. Like, perfection doesn't exist. It is just a sense of doing it and getting in the habit of continually showing up every day doing what you love. And that provides a platform for this creative energy to be birthed, for your manifestation to be birthed through you. Because we're all birth givers. We all are channels, and it is with our intention that we bring, and with our heart, that we bring this dream, this vision down from our inner child's imagination, and we birth it out into reality. The more we hold steadfast in our faith that our inner vision is actually a reality, the more the world outside of us is going to bend and shift to make sure that we are living that. So this is a really playful, imaginative time for you, but also a time for you to go in and do that internal audit of what needs to be cleansed, what needs to be cleaned. And I feel so strongly that this is the time in our collective history, or our collective awakening, that we rise in love. And it's stepping outside of the limitations of fear. You don't want to live in fear anymore. I actually feel like you've stopped claiming it. There might be a little inkling there, but again, with this spring cleaning, you're really allowing yourself to shift out of old paradigms. So I invite you to ask yourself, how can I express my truth, my passions authentically? Not being afraid if I don't get a lot of likes, not being afraid if this video isn't perfect. It's like just showing up raw and real. Like, that's what I want to see in this world. I want to see people being raw, being real, being vulnerable, because that is the energy that I'm looking to cultivate inside myself. So I really am like inspired when people can just tell it like it is and show up imperfect and also honor the imperfections within them, because we are too human, and it's a part of this journey where we learn to understand and love the human aspect of ourselves. Our human aspect is flawed, and for so long you might have been running from that fact that you wanted to completely dissolve the human element and completely live from your spirit, which is true. We have the ability to dissolve the limitations of the ego within our mind, but we can still honor our body and our physical reality. We can still honor the senses. We can still honor the experiences, the challenge, the growth opportunities, the blessings in our lives, because that is our human aspect. We can honor our mistakes, our quirks. They make us unique. They make us real. And we're here to connect to real. We're here to connect to truth. Not everything is sunshine and roses. And despite what some people might say along the spiritual journey, where only your manifestations can only happen within love and light, actually, sometimes the manifestations happen in the darkness, and it's getting to understand both dark and light, both sun and moon aspects of yourself. And knowing that you have power within them both, because you are the power. You are whole. You wouldn't be whole if we just went to the light. Again, and we wouldn't be whole if we just went to the dark. We have to balance both energies here. So in this season of creative expression, of creative wisdom being birthed through you, how can you harness the elements of the darkness that you have learned? And how can you incorporate the elements of the light to bring forth this divine masterpiece that is your dream? Your dream was placed on your heart for a reason, and God and the angels intend on seeing that through. As long as you have faith in yourself and you believe in yourself that you are worthy of birthing this miracle. You know, Mother Mary is almost symbolic of all of us. She had faith. The angel Gabriel said to her, "Be not afraid, for you have won favor in the Lord." And it is with this faith in herself, in God, in her dream, to birth a new paradigm, that Christ was birthed in her and through her with the guidance of the Holy Spirit. We are all Mother Marys. We are birth givers. We are saying we are not afraid of the fear of our ego, for we know where our faith lies. We know that our faith lies in God, in the universe, whoever you deem as God, of Creator. We know that we have never been separated from our source. And with that, we are here to birth new paradigms. We're here to birth miracles, to birth new life, new ideologies, new ways of thinking, of being into this world. But it is with this surrender, this notion of limitation, that we step into our truth and step into our faith. That all of a sudden, this creative expression, this playfulness, this acceptance of being imperfect, allows us to be seen in all of our glory, allows for this legacy of love to come through us, allows for this divine blessing, this masterpiece, this dream that has been placed on your heart to be birthed. You know, just like Mary had a dream, we all have dreams. And our dream is not only here to help us fulfill our soul's purpose and our mission in our life, but to also assist and inspire others to awaken to the love that lives within them. So I invite you to be not afraid of the power that exists within you. Be not afraid of your dreams and manifesting them. Because sometimes we're afraid of success. Be not afraid, for you have won favor in the Lord. And what I mean by that is you have never been separated from your source. We are spiritual beings here, and our mission is to create endlessly, over and over again, the masterpiece that we deem as life. Just like a painter can start over again and continue editing and working on its canvas, our life is our canvas. And we're here to create. We're here to go outside of the norm, go outside of the box, and express ourselves in ways that feel really good to us. It doesn't have to be to appease other people. It has to do with you. What feels good to you. Do that, and do a lot of that. So this season, I just invite you to surrender into your creative wisdom, allowing for new paradigms, for miracles, for your dreams to be birthed through you, knowing that you are loved always, endlessly, unconditionally, by Source. You have never left Source. And it is now that we honor our imperfections so that we can truly stand in our greatness. We can truly stand in balance and harmony with both light and dark elements inside of us. And this is how we help other people awaken, by staying true to ourselves. If this message resonated for you at all, be sure to like, share, and follow along for more ways in which you can live an intuitively guided life and connect with your angels on a daily basis.